I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Feeling. Ooh.
Nice job, Tom.
Thank you.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Well, you know, I gotta sound modern sometime.
Yeah, you're so hip and with it.
Thank you, Shimon.
So, okay, so that was hard tuning.
Right.
And
what we call hard tuning, but other people may know it as auto tuning.
right. And you set the key for it to follow your voice, right?
Yeah.
You set it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so then in that case, did you have to sing differently when you were doing it?
Yeah, it's kind of cool how you learn to sing with auto tune because it's you know, you can sing normally, of course, it'll sound fine, but when you really want to accentuate the effect where it really flips between those notes, you want to do lots of glisses.
Right.
So you go, tonight's gonna be a good night. So if you go, hi, then it'll do these sort of
yeah, exactly.
But if you go, night, night, if you do that with your voice.
What a natural singer would do.
Like a singer would do. You don't get the effect as much. So you have to change it a little bit. You can you can change it up a little bit. But what's cool also about some of the TC Helicon technology, it'll follow the guitar chords you're playing, and then you don't have to set the key at the beginning of the song.
Right.
And some of my gigs, I use that in some songs. When I feel like it, I'm just like, you know, it'd be really fun to do this verse in hard tune. Just so you call it the preset and just start playing. And
I'm T-Pain.
Yeah, really. And everybody's looking like, wait a minute, we only hear that on the radio. Because it's such a modern sounding effect. I mean,
it's all over everything
everywhere.
now. Yeah.
We thought that with Cher it was going to die after that, but boy, were we wrong.
But we were so wrong. Okay, so hard tuning, auto tuning, whatever you want to call it, it's taking your voice and kind of pushing the envelope.
It's just pitch correction. Pitch correction was originally intended to make you sound better and more in tune, naturally, transparently. But you know, that's one thing we can do. But this is the opposite of that. It's like an effect. It's like reverb or delay, and pretty soon everybody's going to have it.
There you go.
Now, there are a few auto tunes out there, and in fact, I think they're just called pitch correction. I think even Antares actually owns the trademark auto tune. But yeah, you can check them out. Some of their software applications have them built in. Even some of the hardware recorders have some of that built in. So I have my lead vocal track here. I have it soloed up, and inserted within this channel, I have Propellerheads records Neptune, which is their pitch adjustment tool. With that inserted in this guy, this entire vocal is going through here, and basically all of the pitch correction tools, they kind of do the same thing. Here's what they do, is they analyze the signal and then realize kind of what ballpark it is in within semitones, or you can even get more creative with it up here with scales, but let's just leave it on chromatics. So in other words, if you're a little flat or a little sharp, it will zero you in on that exact note. Here's how it sounds. Check it out.
If you were falling, then I would catch you.
Certainly doesn't sound like T-Pain, right? Here's the deal with all of these guys. This is the magic knob right here. This turns it from being very natural to being very Cher-ish, if there is such an adjective. Here we go.
You need a light, I'd find a match.
So check it out. That's really the parameter you want to go for. If you're really into dance music and you want to have that effect, then make your correction speed very, very fast. Otherwise, if you slow that down, you'll get a much better result from it. By the way, you can have a whole lot of fun in these guys here. Let me just put this back to its regular parameter here. But here's some of the things you can do. My wife is going to kill me for this because it's her voice that I'm mangling, but it'll be okay. Here we go.
'Cause I
you can change the formant here.
The way you say good morning, and you take me the way I...
Yikes. Sounds a little funky right there. But here are some of the things you can do. You can actually change the transposition of this, this vocal. Check it out. Let's go back to the beginning here. And here's what it sounds like in the mix.
If you were
I can transpose that.
then I would catch you.
Now that sounds funky because I haven't got formant selected right here. Now that'll sound better.
You need a
obviously out of tune, right? But you can imagine if you went through, these are all MIDI tracks here, if you were to transpose all those guys, then it'd be very easy to just transpose this. You know, more than 3 semitones away, it starts to sound a little dodgy, but certainly if you had a whole bunch of backing vocals that you wanted to transpose, boy, I'd do that in a heartbeat. If they're just a little bit further down in the mix, you really can't hear that those changes being made. But I mean, you can get really silly here. You can change modulation, everything. Check it out.
'Cause I love the way you say good morning, and you take me the way I am.
She's gonna kill me. You think I'm joking? Nah. Didn't that sound like, what was it, Jane Fonda and with her father? With Catherine Hepburn, I think it was. Sounds just like that. Again, I'm gonna get killed.